Character viewpoint synopses are where you follow your story from the point of view of the supporting characters, including what they do when they are off stage. This helps add texture and realism as the supporting characters grow into their own lives, rather than just popping into existence when the plot demands it. In this video, we'll look at why it's worth doing character viewpoint synopses and go through some guidelines for completing them. Hi, I'm Kat, creator of The Novel Factory. The Novel Factory is software designed to make writers' lives easier. It contains lots of useful features for plotting and planning your novel. If you like our resources, then follow us on social media for more updates. A text-based article that accompanies this video can be found on our website. So, why would we want to do character viewpoint synopses? Well, there are several reasons. First of all, it can help highlight any impossibilities, such as a character being in two places at once, or knowing something they have no way of knowing. But more importantly, it brings each of your characters to life in their own right, and can provide details about their existence, which create nuance in their behaviour and provide extra opportunities for conflict. Now we'll go through 6 guidelines for writing the character synopses. In essence, what you want to do is experience each scene from the point of view of the supporting character. For example, if the main character is a warrior leading a battle, maybe the major supporting character is their second in command. Write about what they see, hear, feel, and do. Are they watching the back of the lead character? Have they overheard the whispers of dissent that the captain hasn't? Are they considering making a run for it? Get under their skin. Do your best to live each individual character, speaking as they would speak, noticing what they would notice, and even using the metaphors that they would. Does your character use a lot of long words or a lot of slang? Do they immediately scope out the decor in the room, the people in it, or the escape routes? Do they use a lot of family metaphors, smile a lot, or are they evasive? Refresh your memory. Before you write each character viewpoint synopsis, it's a good idea to check over the notes you already have to remind yourself of what you've learned about your character. This will help keep it consistent and also inspire it. Stick to the current story. You don't need to tell the entire history of the character starting when they were a child, unless that's important. Just start at the first relevant point to the story. This may be before the events of chapter 1, but it shouldn't be too far before. Keep track of what they do when they're off stage. Knowing more about what goes on in your supporting characters' lives before and after they appear in a scene that will come through in the writing. You don't have to know every single detail, but they should never vanish from existence. If you haven't thought about what a character has been doing immediately before your lead encounters them, they may tend to be in a neutral mood, just hanging around, doing nothing, or doing something vague. But once you've walked through the story in their shoes, you might know that they've just had an argument with their sister, stubbed their toe, or dropped their iPhone. How will this knowledge affect how they behave in the scene? Write synopses for major characters only. Character viewpoint synopses are appropriate for as many major characters as you have the time and energy for, but it's not necessary to do them for every minor character as well. Hopefully you found this useful. Please tell us about your character synopses below. The Novel Factory has a dedicated section where you can enter your character viewpoint synopses, then view them all by character or by scene. For a free trial, go to novel-software.com. And don't forget you can find the text article that accompanies this video on our website. The next step in the novel writing roadmap is step 13, redrafting and editing.